Let's go ahead and check on the eggs. Today is day 55, so they should be hatching any time now. I guess I'll just keep waiting. Today is day 50. Oh my gosh! Hey, baby! Hello! Oh my goodness! Oh my god, look at the baby! Oh, he has perlite on his face. Look at how big he is. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one's pipped too. Okay, well, I will come back tomorrow. All right, it is the next morning. Oh, there's more pippin. Okay, let's get these guys and check them out. Look at you. Hey, little baby. Aw. Look at this little guy. Oh, his head's too chubby. He can't put it back. Okay, there you go. You pipped. You pipped. And this little guy pipped. Oh my goodness. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Okay. I'll go ahead and cut those guys in case they can't get out. Now there are a few reasons as to why people cut eggs. The main one is to make sure that the baby gets out. There are a few variables that may not allow the little baby snake to actually get out of the egg, such as not developing an egg tooth. And that is such a minor thing to let them just drown and die over. Egg tooth are basically just little teeth that fall off within the first few hours after they pip, so there's just no reason to let them die over that. Other variables such as their head being caught in their umbilical cord or caught around their little bodies and just not being able to reach the surface of the egg, again, that's something just so stupid to let them die over. And even more rare things, such as two-headed snakes, a lot of the time they have very hard times pipping because they have 2 heads. And twins as well. There's just a lot of snake in the egg, so they may not be able to find the shell. I also don't have a phone stand, so I'm using a jar. Just ignore it, it's okay. So we're gonna start with this little guy. And all I'm gonna do is make a very small little opening on the top of the egg so he can get out when he wants to. Yes, so there may be some blood on some of these eggs, and that is because there's veins lining the inner of the shell where the baby rests, and they would naturally cut these as they pip, so it is not me hurting the baby. And there he is. Aww. And yeah, that is a normal. There's a whole bunch of little spots right here. So in this clutch, we are looking to see who the dad is. One of the fathers was an Arctic Conda, het for Xanthic. The mother was an albino, and another one of the possible dads is an Xanthic, het for Sable. So if we see any Arctics or any Condas, then that was the dad, and if we only have normals, then the other dude was the dad. And right now I do only see normals, so I believe that our Sir Snake, that's his name, believe he is the dad. Well, can't really tell. That could be a Conda. He does have a lot of spots. We would just have to wait until he is out. Sometimes they throw Condas that have a lot of spots for a Conda. So, who knows until that one hatches. Let's try the rainbow baby. Oh, there he is. So that is definitely a normal. It's got a whole bunch of little spots on it. Okay, put you back right there. And we have 2 more. Do the little bird baby first. Goodness, he got really pushed down there. I think the baby that's already hatched pushed him down. Bird baby is another normal. Wonderful. So at this point, it's pretty safe to say that Sir Snake is the father. So these babies have the possibility to make albinos and Xanthics, which is called a snow, but they also have a 50% chance of being het for Sable. So they could make snowbursts, which is a triple recessive hognose. That is the goal I really had with this pairing, so I'll probably be keeping a trio. And this guy's little face is right here. Hey, little buddy. And this is a normal, so yeah. Look at the faces. They're so little. Oh my goodness. And this baby is already hatched and it's digging around at this point. Last night when I checked on it, it had tipped a whole bunch of the babies over, so he's fine. He's just chilling. And then this little guy, hi. How are you? Oh, so I am not going to be pulling these guys out of the egg. I'm just going to let them sit in here and continue to develop their yolk, and they will just sit in here. And this white stuff that you saw coming out of the eggs, this is not yolk right here. This goopy clear stuff, that is the amniotic fluid that they develop inside of. Yolk is a pinkish orange color for snake eggs, at least Western hognose eggs. So when you crack a chicken egg, you have like the yolk and then the clear stuff. That is the egg white. That is amniotic fluid. That is not the actual yolk. So me cutting the eggs did not release the yolk or something. I saw a lot of comments saying that in my TikTok. So I'm gonna go put these back into the incubator and give them about a day to just come out. So it's been about a day, all of the babies are out of their eggs, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse them off with this warm water so I can see them more clearly. Here we have all 10 baby hognose. Now these guys are double het for snow, which is albino and exanthic, and they are 50% het for sable. So these guys could really be little genetic powerhouses if you can prove out that het sable. Now, I'm not sure how many I'm going to keep out of this clutch because I have not sexed them yet, but I do have a Super Conda Het Snow female that is already breeding size, so I'll probably be keeping one of the males. Because they're all normals, none of them really stand out besides this one. It's got a really nice blue scale to it, and it's a little girl. I may keep this female because she is so pretty. And this boy does have a lot of blues to him too, so I may be keeping this pair. But yeah, here are all of the baby hognose, so I'll get them set up in their baby bins, and in about a week, I'll try to feed them their first meal. I lost the last clip of me putting these babies up, but right here we have the 10 babies. They are together for just a short period of time because Western hognose babies tend to eat better when they have a friend. But here's how the baby bins are kind of set up. They have a nice coverage area, they have a hide, a little dish thing as another hide, and a nice water dish. And again, they'll only be in here for a short amount of time until they are either sold or big enough to move up into a bigger enclosure. And these guys do not have substrate because baby hognose are just so tiny. The risk of them eating their substrate and getting impacted is just too great for me to take. But these guys will be available to people local to me. I'm in the North Carolina, Rutherfordton area, so if you do want one of these guys, go to my TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook and DM me there. These guys will be $300 each. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to check out my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I post daily on there. Of course, like and subscribe to this channel. I will be posting more often on here. And if you want to help support me, go and check out my Patreon. Here's Toad, my lavender hognose. She's eating like a champ.